Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia. This picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Pass caught. Second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And the Tigers looking to keep this drive moving. He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
A pickup of 8. Second down.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's an option look. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away.
7, Virginia 10, 0.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
After 30. Brings up 2nd down.
Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The short completion of the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Bennett. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Selden. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Single back, takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
At the 33-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Tailback with another carry. He's found some room at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
On the double.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 29. Catch and score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Running game is working. We'll stick with it on first down. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Clemson 14, Virginia 10, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a...
The receiver
tag. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Inside the 30 now. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Terrier. Griffin.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, remember in college football, just 1 foot down to be able to count.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And now they'll set up for the point after. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point.
that keeps the score. Clemson 14, Virginia 10, 6.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
By the running back. He's brought down at the 33. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. It got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks right for a quick completion.
The pass on first down. Caught by the receiver. He's marked down at the 16-yard line.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Picks up 3. Good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They're going to run the option. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here. But see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
As a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaking through defenders. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Selden. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Ball handed to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
And here's the handoff. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Eludes the rush. Looking for a deep completion. Pass hauled in near the 10. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3.
Let's go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And that one is no good. And the lead remains at 15 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The sure hands. It's Selden. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's marked at the 28. Brings up third down.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Selden. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9.
42 spot, Griffin.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It leads to second down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
9 brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
To throw, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Selden. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down from him. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Hokies move into the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies. Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play, strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Trying to come all the way back. That's an important score. We got one possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run underneath it. Let him adjust his timing. It's exactly what they were able to do here, and they get a big gain.
They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sellers. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
On the set.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking for a gap. It's Selden. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Hokies. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. To throw, it's Sellers. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Base now, second down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Boy, but this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown Tigers. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And it's caught for a two-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the 3rd down play.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about... this play right here. Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Movement here from the tight end. Quick throw caught on the left side. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And they stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win.
29.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. The coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.